Hi everyone. I thought I would share with you my rings that I use as props for my videos. I finally purchased a cheap little box on eBay to put them in so that I can see exactly what I have. It was only a couple of dollars. And it's already full. It just has a thin plastic sheet on the top, and some of the rings are a little bit too big. As you can see, they only just fit in. It has a pretty gold little design around the edge. So I'm going to have to buy another box, I think. So these rings aren't very expensive at all, they're quite cheap. A little bit of dirt there. And it has a foam insert with little cutouts to fit the rings in. So you may recognise some of these rings that I have. I think I've worn all of them on a video somewhere. I have over 200 videos, so that wouldn't be hard. Except for one. This one here. So what I'll do is take them out one by one and give you a closer look. I don't know why I haven't worn this one yet. It's silver and it's an adjustable little ring at the bottom. You can stretch it out. I think it's a bit top heavy, as you can see. It's probably why I haven't worn it yet. But it's a glass centre. Has the most beautiful colour of blue. An ocean blue. And it has a little diamantes surrounding it. I don't know if the colour does it justice. And the other thing is, it tends to sit sideways. So I guess you can't expect too much more with cheap rings. I usually purchase rings when they're half price, even the cheap ones. I don't like to pay full price for anything if I can help it. Sometimes I do. Just getting rid of a bit of the oil from my hands. But yeah, probably the average price will be $8 to $10 for each of these rings. At normal price, some of these were only a couple of dollars. So that's that one. This one is one of my favourites. it's not a daisy, but as you can see is yellow. Nice and big for the camera to pick up easily, and the colour really stands out. It's one you can't adjust, and it has a little gold pearl top centre, or a ball centre. And I love this one. Another one I like. I never used to like big rings, but I don't know, I just like them these days. Another gold ring, and you can adjust this one. I always tend to wear rings either on the middle finger or the ring finger. Not on the index so much, or the thumb. I'd like to get some rings for my little finger actually. So this is a simple ring, a rectangular bar on the top. Another ring I love. Oh, actually, I shouldn't say that because I love them all. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought them. But a lovely black ring. Type of filigree pattern at either point. Looks like a bit like an eye. It has little crystals in the shape of petals all the way around, and then a cluster of them in the middle. So I don't have very long fingers, so this sort of shape tends to make my fingers look a little longer. Sort of sparkles as I move the ring in the light. What's that dirt there? Gonna have to give it a clean later. This ring here, it's like an antiqued bronzy colour. That one pops on the middle finger. I don't wear this too much. I have worn it a couple of times on my videos. It says glass. Stones around the outer circle, and then a big one in the middle. There's a little luminous yellow green bit in the middle here sitting up, and probably for that reason I don't wear it so much. As you know, I like things to match, so but that's quite pretty too. I'm definitely going to have to buy another little box, I think. This ring is gold. It's a bit chunkier, and it sits on the finger really nicely. Has a It's either glass or resin, one of the two, but this one sort of looks like mother of pearl with some clear glass and some ruby red. Glass in the middle. I love ruby, cherry, red hues, so I wear this quite often. As some of you may know, I adore turtles. I have a collection of them. This one is another one that you can adjust so that you can wear it on different fingers. Let's pull it out again. I must have had it on maybe my small finger. This has a turquoise looking stone in the centre. It's not real turquoise, obviously. Silver, and it has some little blue diamantes. Surrounding the stone in the centre. I love it. A little head. It's so cute. I'll have to make a video showing you my silver jewellery or rings. I have a few crystal rings. Now this one is jade. I bought this in New Zealand, so it really shouldn't be in this box. This is quite a special ring, really. Just reminds me of my trip to New Zealand. Just a simple green colour. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's a slight pattern, like a marbled type pattern to it. There's some little darker spots. So I'm going to leave this ring out because that doesn't belong in that box. Oh, and this one really doesn't belong in here either. I bought this from a crystal shop and I cannot remember the stone, but it's oranges and peachy type colours. And these are all similar. That's probably why I've put it there, because the style along here in this column, they're all quite similar. This one's resin, black with pretty pink flowers, or rather one pretty pink flower with little pink leaves on each side. You know, if you have a lot of rings, certain rings feel really nice to wear, and this style of ring is an easy style to wear. And again, the same with this peppermint green. This fit is a little bit too tight. I can't wear this so much in the summer months because your fingers tend to swell a little bit more than in the colder months. So I get away with wearing this more in the winter. Simple, but I love it. And again, same style in a hot pink and gold. Zebra top design. So 2 more here on the far side. I love this. It has faceted glass in nudes. Individual petals with a cluster of little diamantes in the centre, and this goes with just about anything. Another silver ring with purple and burgundy stones through it. It's these days very hard to tell whether they're resin or glass. I think these ones are glass. Now, I think that's all for this side. We'll come closest to my side and I'll take you through some of these rings here. These are stack rings, I think you call them. I purchased these in a set and you can play around with them until you're happy with how they're sitting. Gold with orange and peach and white, like a smoky white. So that's quite nice too, but the downside is they tend to move around a little bit too much. So you might have one falling down like that. I like to have them all on show. And again, let's put the leaf in the middle. Some stackable rings Again, this looks like a stone, a crystal, but it's not. It's black and white. Another gold ring with a square looking cubic zirconia top stone in there, but it's glass. Wouldn't it be nice to have an engagement ring that big? I'd be too scared to wear it actually. Be scared I'd lose it. What else? I think, did I show you this one? I can't remember, so I'll quickly put it on. Peach, orange tones. I think you can squeeze them together a little bit. I think it sits better on the middle finger. Getting towards the end now. This one is another ring that is quite tight. It's a bit hard to bend your finger with this ring, but it looks effective. It has lots of little peach diamantes throughout the design. Going to have to pull it closer to me to try and take it off. Well, you know what guys, this one barely came off and now my finger's all red, so I'm going to put this aside and not wear it anymore. It's too loose for my little finger. And it's way too tight for this poor finger. I should have put this one on last. So, what have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice little gold ring. I think you can wear this as a midi type ring, but I purchased them in the past and I always lose them. So this one's for a little baby finger. Little diamantes. It's a cluster of rings held together with a little bar. It's just simple and nice. Sometimes you don't want to wear big heavy rings. There's the bar at the back. keeping everything together. Two more. Another simple ring with a little flower filled in with enamel. Nude colour. And last but not least, another peach or orange toned ring, a gold band with a resin head or top. Nicely cut. It sort of sparkles in the light. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video. Or I hope you'll join me in my next video.